It's been a little while since we've done a funny intro. Hey, Steve Christensen's my name, the ice cream bloke, self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School. You know all the deets. We're going to talk a little bit about your dipping cabinet today and where to put certain ice creams, practical examples. We always like to give you real-world examples. Before we jump into it, I do want to thank our episode sponsor, none other than ice cream equipment specialists. You got Evan. He's the Wyndham Wizard of the ice cream industry. You got Chris. She's the driving force behind it. The two of them team up together to create probably one of the most dynamic duos of ice cream equipment sales. They got batch freezers, they got soft serve machines, they got popsicle machines. Ice cream equipment specialists, their link is down below. Thank you very much for your episode sponsorship. Okay, let's talk about dipping cabinets. It's the time of year that everyone's kind of busy now. Got to make sure that your ice creams are in the right space in your dipping cabinet. We have an 8-bucket master built here. Good little unit, but you can see some of the things that are happening here, which are challenges all over. And we've done some videos of this before, but I do want to concentrate on ice cream placement here. So I'm going to open up the lid, and you can kind of see, for a start, I've got a little bit of icing up on the sides here. Regular defrosting once a week is going to stop a lot of the challenges that you have. Another thing too, very quickly, we've done a video on this. At the end of every day, we always cover our ice creams up with a wax paper. We just use a Sam's Club Members Mark wax paper sheet. It'll keep your ice cream lasting longer, but that's not what we want to talk about today. So I've often said that your ice cream dipping cabinet is kind of like your barbecue. And on your barbecue, you know where to put the sausages and where to put the steaks. Well, it's kind of the same here. I have a whole bunch of different ice creams here that have different levels of softness, ingredients in them, and you do need to make sure that you're putting these ice cream in places where they thrive the best. For example, at the back of I say the back, this is the customer side of the case. This is where the case is colder. And in particular, these corners over here are the coldest in the case. At the back of the case here, or where your employees are standing, is where you're bringing down the case, you're opening up the case, it's bringing in the ambient air temperature. And so this row here tends to be a little bit softer in that there's more of your ambient air temperature hitting this than there is this. So let's go through what we've got here. This is a pistachio gelato. It's quite firm. It doesn't need to be in the coldest place in the case. So I'm going to move that up towards me. This is a strawberry cheesecake. Great little cellar that we have. It is quite soft because of that cheesecake base we've put in. So I'm actually going to move that over to the corner. It's going to get more refrigeration there. This here is a peanut butter blast. It's very firm, very firm. The nut oil in there is actually working against me. So I'm going to actually move that down the front. It needs a little bit more warmer environment to be in. This is my chocolate, a little bit, again, needs a little bit more coldness. I'm going to move that. It's like a big game of chess. I'm going to move that over to the corner because I need that. This is my biscotti, family favorite, customer favorite. It is pretty good there. I'm going to leave that there. And what else we got? My Cookie Monster. It's not too bad there. I'm going to leave that there. And then I can put my vanilla here back in the front. You really do need to do a little bit of an investigation as to where your ice creams thrive. Because honestly, everything that you put into any one of these ice creams, so far as flavor, extract, paste, purees, are going to change the way they freeze, the way they temper, and you may need to make that determination as to change it a little bit. So don't feel as though that you're locked into a place where those ice creams are. You really do need to give them a little bit of a press down, either in the evenings, in the mornings, see what needs to be moved, because the scoopability and the longevity of that product is really what's important to you. You want it to be fresh, you want it to last as long as it can, and you don't want to give your employees this tennis elbow of scooping. Anyway, interested in your experiences there, a type of case that you have where you put your products. We use these videos as a little microcosm of information. So as you're watching these videos, always scroll down to the comments. Look, it's what this generation does. Straight to the comments. Broke my ankle running to the comments. And look, if you want to throw a question down below there, hey, we're more than happy to answer it. That's what we do. Before we sign off, before you get the keep on scooping, I'm going to point you also down here to the link for Ice Cream Equipment Specialists. Again, thank you very much for your episode sponsorship. Love these companies that get involved in helping us educate you. We haven't done one of these before. Why don't we go with it? We're going to go, this is our subscribe button. No, this over here is the subscribe button. Down here is a link to another awesome video, and you know where it is, under the arm. Straight to scoopschool.com. Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.